It's battle report time here on Tabletop Tactics. Bringing you the special reports time and time again. This time, the return of the Nefertai.
Yeah.
And, well, the return of the Ravenwing with a new little spin as well.
Yeah.
Which will be a lot of fun. Kind of two experimentalists, kind of.
Sort of.
Yeah, we'll be different.
They're different.
Yeah. It's my ongoing. I've been doing lots of Necron lists actually.
Yeah.
I have. And it's my ongoing mission to try and find something which I'm going to be happy with, making them work. So and I feel the same about Ravenwing actually.
Yeah. Well,
do you feel the same about Ravenwing?
Yeah, they're
you
tricky.
don't feel they can work.
This I brought today I think is really fun.
Well, I think it can definitely destroy the Necrons.
It's got some teeth as
Yeah,
well.
this is I don't know who's going to win this. The lists, I don't think either list on paper wins.
No.
Although inevitably you'll have someone that says, "Oh, this list was obviously going to win."
Yeah.
And someone always says that. Like, really? Okay, well, fair enough. You see something I don't.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, a lot will come down to mission. We've got lots of line of sight blocking terrain on this board,
Which is good.
So no one's going to have our whitewash, first turn, which is great.
No.
I don't know. I think you might be quietly confident, Bone.
I find Ravenwing interesting at the moment. I find them interesting because I think they're really cool.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
You'll see, when I go through the list, I just everything about them. I go, oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Everything's about them's cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I want them to be really good. Let's just put it that way. I want them to be really good.
Let's see if we can make it work then, shall we?
Yeah.
It's the lists coming up next. So it is Ravenwing time, returning here to Freeview.
Yeah.
With the all-new Talon Master.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah. It's a cool new character.
Yeah.
It's not new anymore, but it was a cool new character. Helps the Ravenwing sort of play more as a solo army because you've got your two HQs, Samael and a Ravenwing Talon Master there, which is all kind of cool. So take us through the list. What are we rocking today?
Okay, so I'm rocking 3 detachments today. So I'm rocking an Airwing detachment, an Outrider detachment, and a Vanguard detachment.
Cool.
Which is kind of the best you can do if you're just running full Ravenwing now.
Yeah.
So we were kind of talking about this earlier. It's interesting how they kind of said, "Oh, we've made battalions more for more elite sorts of armies," and then you look at something like Ravenwing and you go, "Huh."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And they've been sort of the rule of 3 as well means that. Only in the organised match play, but if you are doing it that sort of style, you're not really running more. Well, you can't run more than 3 units of Black Knights, and Black Knights were still pretty good.
Yeah.
But you can kind of do 4 with your sort of command units as well.
Yeah, which is
kind of
sort of what I've done in a way.
So, all right, what have you got then in your detachment specifically?
Right. Well, with the Airwing detachment, you can't see the flyers here because they were masking our beautiful faces.
Just too big.
Just got rid of them. But I've got 2 Nephilim jet fighters, and they've got the Avenger Mega Bolters and the twin heavy bolters on there as well.
Okay.
And then I've got a Ravenwing Dark Talon,
which is great.
Which is really cool. And with stasis bombs and stuff, that's going to be very useful against your army, I feel. Yeah, I'm just gonna bomb you to death.
Don't like that.
Yeah, I love it. So that's the flyers. Then we go on to the Outrider detachment. So we've got Samael on a Corvix.
So cool.
He's just very cool. The model's very cool. Everything about him is very cool. And then I've got 3 fast attacks. So I've got 2 units of 6 Black Knights. I would make these bigger. You can fit a few more in there.
Is it 9, Matt? Or it might be 10?
It might be.
I forget.
Yeah, it's one of the 2. But this is just as many as we have.
Yeah.
We don't have any more, but I would actually take more if I could. But actually, they kind of fitted in with this list quite.
So I might have a 3rd squad of Black Knights actually.
I think you do, but originally there was smaller squad sizes.
I think I've got 3 units of 5.
Well, I've made the list now. So. Where are they hiding? That must be up there.
Up there,
I do need those glasses. Cool. And then I've got a Ravenwing Dark Shroud in there as well, because you should never leave home without one of those either. In the Vanguard detachment, that's where we've got the Ravenwing Talon Master.
Yeah.
So he's cool. He essentially gives you a bubble of 6 inches to reroll 1s to wound.
Yeah.
So you're rerolling hits with Samael, and then you're rerolling your 1s to wound, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so you've got like a lieutenant now.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
Or in a land speeder, which is even cooler.
Which is cool.
Yeah. I think it's very cool. So we've been waiting for a while for him, and now he's here.
Yes.
He's ready. He's good to go. So it's good. I'm very excited to use him. Then the elites. I've just gone for characters, essentially. Yeah. So I've got a Ravenwing Ancient, a Ravenwing Apothecary, and a Ravenwing Champion. I can't not take the Champion. He's just so cool. That special rule he has to heroically intervene.
Yeah.
Like, you know. And
it is cool.
He's a
and it's another pair of plasma as well, which is good.
Also quite helpful. Yeah. And then I had a little bit of spare points left, so I've got one attack bike with multi-melter in there. And that comes to 1997.
Okay.
1997 on the nose.
How is it?
Yes.
As opposed to 2000.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Well, look, it'd be an interesting little debut for the Talon Master. I don't think I've seen you take a list. Well, obviously you've not taken the Talon Master before, but I don't think we've seen. Oh no, we've seen all 3 flyers once on demand, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see how this pans out. The Necrons are. Definitely got some nastier units in there today, but again, are a relatively small army. But it seems I'm outnumbering you though. Yeah, which for Necrons is odd. So,
but before one thing I forgot to mention, I've also given Shroud of Heroes to the Talon Master there.
So it's minus
one to hit. And I believe that will stack once he's with the Dark Shroud there, so it's -2 to hit him.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant. I love it.
All right. Well, fair enough. 1997 points.
On the nose.
Let's get on with these Necrons. It's coming up next. Folks, here are the Nefertai dynasty, specifically the Nefrek dynasty. So we're using the rules for Nefrek today.
Yeah.
So last time here we used Nefrits, which is pretty good fun. And we used the 3 big blobs of 20 warriors.
Yeah.
And then we had 1 unit of destroyers. Gone for something completely, well, not completely different, but different again this time. So we've got a battalion and we've got an outrider detachment. This will be, for me, kind of an interesting little test to see, one, how Tesla Immortals do, because never used them before, and now we've finally got 30, which is awesome.
Which is nice.
Thanks to Sam, who painted them up for me.
Yeah, you've done an alright job, Sam.
He's done an alright job.
They look alright, mate.
Yeah, they look good. You'll see them flashing up on the screen here. The only thing I added to your paintwork, Sam, is obviously I did the basing, and I added some rust, just to match the rest of my existing Nefertai, but they look boss. I love those Tesla. Yeah. And he also added for me a further 12 destroyers even. Yeah. So to my existing unit of 6, which is awesome. Again, I just added a bit of rust, Sam. Thank you so much for your awesome paint job. Matched the Nefertai really well. So let's do the Outrider first, because the Outrider actually has my Warlord in it.
Okay.
This is a bit of a betrayal for you Gaius War fans. Sekhmet Ra is not the Warlord today.
What?
No.
Why not?
Well, I just wanted to try this on the Destroyer Lord. You know, this is not the best Necron list, but it does have some very strong units in it, some competitive units. But I'm sort of experimenting with how I would take the direction of an army potentially. So what we've got in the Outrider is 2 units of 6 destroyers, which are obviously fantastic. They're expensive, but the amount of shots they've got, 3 shots each, with good damage, good AP, is no joke. And plus there's a stratagem where I can just reroll all hits and wounds.
Right.
So yeah, they become really nasty. They got reanimation as well, which is cool. Yeah, and they've also got an innate rerolling of 1s to hit anyway.
I know.
Hardwired hatred, isn't that nice?
Yeah. They're really good.
Yeah, they are. They're really good.
Really good.
It's just they are expensive, and when you start taking, if you take more than 2 units, you go 3 units, which we could do. It starts to become, really, really, your army becomes quite thin. because the Necron troops aren't the cheapest either. So yeah. Then in the third fast attack on the Outrider, we have the Wraiths, a unit of 6 Wraiths. Massive fan of them now. The changes in this new book were absolutely on the button, in my opinion. Before they were just like sort of a tar pit in the index, or they weren't that killy. Now actually they're quite killy as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think one unit's good. For those of you which don't know what the Nephrek does, basically if a unit with this code advances, add 6 inches to the move characteristic for that movement phase instead of rolling a dice. So you know you've got a guaranteed advance roll of 6. And in addition, they've got additional rules. If the unit is being affected by the My Will Be Done or Wave of Command ability, add 7 inches to its move characteristic instead, which is quite cool. In addition, if the unit with this code advances, its models can move across models and terrain as if they were not there. So you've got some really, I mean, Raids can do that anyway, right?
Yeah.
But you've got some really, that's actually a very powerful rule, and it does make the Necrons really rather manoeuvrable. Now, Wraiths kind of have that rule anyway, or as it is. So there you go. That's just what it is. But there is a stratagem in the Necron Codex that allows you to advance and charge.
Yes.
And Wraiths do have a base move of 12 inches. Yep, they do. And so all of a sudden I'm moving 18 inches and I'm able to declare a charge. It's one of those more reliable ways to get a unit of Wraiths into combat turn 1.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool. Now, for me personally, I'd almost be tempted, if I was going full Nephrek, to actually not take destroyers. I know, crazy, right? And just actually go, you just run with the theme and you'd go 3 units, as big units of Wraiths and Scarabs, and I'd just do like what I call a murder-based list, an assault-based army. But you know, that's not what we're doing today. As I say, it's a bit of an experiment, but it should be quite balanced. Then what I also have are 2 units of 9 Scarabs. Now, I've always liked Scarabs, even in the index. But I know a lot of people weren't with me on that, and that's okay. I still like Scarabs, and I'm going to use the Scarabs right now.
Yeah. Just use them.
This is all in one big Outrider, right? Yeah. So 2 units of 9 Scarabs. Now, the reason I like the Scarabs is I still think, you know, Necrons generally don't really have chaff units, and generally you want to screen things like your infantry. The best thing for that in the Necron army is actually Scarabs. Now, for me, it's very simple. Like, I can't really be convinced otherwise. I think they're very reasonable for their points. I know some people say, oh, well, they don't, you know, they're not very killy. Well, I completely disagree with that in 8th edition, in a meta where there are tons of hordes everywhere, okay? There are blob units everywhere. Having a swarm with 4 attacks that can also fly, that always wounds on 5s regardless of what you're attacking, but it's got a base of strength of 3 anyway. So against your average horde, which is toughness 3, you know, I've got weight of attacks, plus I've also got the stratagem to do those D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Which I really like. In the fight phase just before you attack. I think, you know, you remove a base. I think they're really good, you know, relatively cheap for what they do. Good screening unit, and they're also fast, which is lovely. Really like that. And now I can advance 6 inches because I'm part of my dynasty as well.
Yeah, good.
Makes me even faster.
Yeah. As fast as me now.
That's
not
scary.
Not quite.
No, maybe not quite.
But
maybe
pretty much.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not quite. Okay, so that's the Outrider. Now we have the Destroyer Lord. He's going to be the Warlord, yet to be named. I have to think of something cool for him.
Yeah. I normally go with quite a human name, like Charles or something like that, but I don't think that's appropriate today.
And you give him a purple toga, no doubt, as well.
No, Kevin's been a big one. He always kind of... Kevin, and I had Terry the Turvagon. That's a good one.
Nonsense. So, Destroyer Lord, he's got the War Scythe, which I've upgraded to a relic, the Void Scythe, I believe it's called, which is basically damage 3. That's the Void Reaper, forgive me. So it's damage 3, minus 4. It counts as strength 7 if you're hitting a vehicle unit, but against anything else, it wounds on a 2+ regardless.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah. Very good considering I'm running a lot of bikes.
Yeah, and the fact that he can re-roll wound rolls of 1, I rather like it, and he re-rolls hit rolls of 1. Now the thing is, he only does hit on 3s, the Destroyer Lord, but he is re-rolling hit rolls of 1, and he's got the re-roll wound rolls of 1. So, you know, I thought it would be and because he's manoeuvrable, I thought it would be cool to try and make him the Warlord and put that scythe on him today.
Yeah.
Again, it's not the best choice. You know, things like Veil of Darkness would be good, but again, you know, there's a Nephrek stratagem which allows you to appear 9 inches away from the opponent. But again, we're using the beta rules, right? So that's not something I could do in the first turn. I don't really need to do it in this army anyway, unless I'm playing defensively with the destroyers. Say he gets first turn, I'm worried about him shooting me off the board, then I might do it, you know, as a consideration. We'll just see. It depends on what the board is like and what the mission is. We don't know what that is yet. No. So you know, I've got some good flexibility with that. I think the Destroyer Lord's good. He'll go around with the destroyers and will help buff them, and also be a really good counter-attack unit if you try and charge me, which is good. Yeah. Then what we have is the battalion. We have Sekhmet Ra, the Overlord, with a war scythe. Yes. Cool. We then have his brother Osiris Ra, the Cryptek, with the Staff of Light, and I've given him the Chronometron, so I can get so I can get the 5-up Inron, exactly. And if I've got him near those destroyers, because remarkably they count as infantry.
Yeah, that's what blows my mind about destroyers.
Which is odd.
Yeah.
Because, but I mean, look, apparently they're infantry.
Yeah,
that's
well, there it is. Yeah, well, there we go.
So if I can get the 5-up Invon on them, I'll absolutely take that.
Yeah, why not? I'd take it for days.
And then I've got 3 units of 10 Immortals. And that's it, guys. You know, the 10 Immortals have the Tesla, so if I can get off cheeky my will be dones, you know, the second one with another command point and get 2 of those units, effectively the Tesla then explodes on 5s. Except against the flyers with the -1 or your Dark Shroud, which is annoying. So it means that it will still only happen on 6s, but it will happen on 6s with my will be done. So that's good at least.
It is good.
Yeah, because otherwise it means that the Tesla Immortals basically do nothing against you this game.
Yeah. It's like I planned it.
It's like you planned it.
I didn't tailor though.
No, neither did I.
We just
threw these together, yeah. So look, that's it. I will do some, I think, some Tactica games over and on demand with the Necrons specifically. I'm just using this as an experiment, as I've said, and then I think the next game I'll do a Tactica game with them, and I'll go really hardcore in one thing, sort of decide on my dynasty. I'm still split between Nephrek and Mefrit, to be honest, depending on the build that I'm going for. But look, let's see how it goes. 1995 points.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of death. Hopefully, though, I'll keep getting back up.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. It's the mission coming up next. People, let's get ready to kick those tires and light those fires. Ooh, the Ravenwing are about to storm onto this battlefield, supported by their air detachment here, against the sinister forces of the Nephritai, aka the Nephrek dynasty, in this particular mission. So this mission is a chapter approved mission. It is dominate and destroy. We thought this was appropriate because we have almost an identical amount of kill points. In fact, I think I have 11 and I think you have 12.
That's right.
If my calculations are correct, Mr. Bone.
They are correct, yes.
Wonderful. There are also 6 objectives strewn across the battlefield, represented by these Tesla coils here. Perhaps Necron technology, perhaps underneath here there is a tomb world, and that is why this Imperial vessel was blown out of orbit by many of their Tesseract vaults they've got floating on the horizon somewhere. Who knows? What we do know is that each of these objectives is worth 1 victory point for every turn that you hold it. So you score them at the end of your turn, plus you get a victory point, aka a kill point, for every unit that's destroyed at the end of the game also. Now you may see that I'm missing 2 units of destroyers. I thought, why not? Let's show you the translocation crypt stratagem. So I've spent 2 command points during my deployment phase here to effectively put both of those 2 units of 6 destroyers into reserve. Now we are obviously playing all of the beta rules, and that does mean that I will not be allowed to make them appear in the first turn more than 9 inches away from the enemy outside of my own deployment zone. So I could make them appear in the first turn if I wanted to, but it would have to be within my own deployment zone. Okay. Meanwhile, I could, of course, wait and then prepare a counter-strike from turn 2 onwards. So let's see how this works, eh? My first time, in fact, actually using the new beta deep strike rules in this manner. So we'll see what I'll do. Now I do have my wraiths and all of my immortals here, and more importantly my scarabs providing a defensive screen, because he does have a nasty advance and charge stratagem, which he may be able to put into good use in his first turn. Right, that is the basics of the battlefield. Mr. Bone.
Yeah.
I currently have a +1 to go first. Yeah, so because I did finish deploying first, although he picked his deployment zone.
Yeah.
So the question is, Mr. Bone,
yeah,
would you like me to roll first or you to roll first?
No, I'd like to know what I can beat.
Okay.
Okay, so you've rolled a 1.
I've rolled a 1. So that means it becomes a 2.
Yep, so this is a good start.
It's a good start.
Yeah, unless I roll a 1.
Unless you roll a 1.
No,
you didn't.
I rolled a 6.
Would have been funny.
Very good.
Okay, so you rolled a 6, so then that means it's time for me to seize the initiative.
We haven't done it in a while, so as much as it would hurt me, I kind of want you to do it weirdly.
You're kind of hoping for the spider to seize?
Yeah, a little. Well, I mean, hope is it's very mixed feelings right now.
Okay, well, let me tell you then. Why would I disappoint you when someone so badly wants me to seize the initiative?
Ah!
No, it was not to be. The Nefertai will be going second. Let's see if they can weather the Ravenwing storm. It's their movement phase coming up next. The spear tip is on the move. We have Samael, the Dark Shrouds, 2 units of Black Knights, just the one that's advanced, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one here, of course. Did you declare this stratagem to be in use? I'm assuming that...
I mean...
Or does he... Oh, he's second guessing himself,
well, no,
folks.
It's not. I was always... the thing is, I need to get them in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, the only...
Still a 9-inch charge.
Yeah.
To get
is it worth
an
a
inch.
command point? Yeah. Well, let's keep my options open. I'm going to use 1, so I'm down to 5.
Okay.
So they can advance and charge.
So they can charge.
Yes. Yes, they can.
They can charge the lowly scarabs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
First blood, maybe?
First blood, potentially. Yeah. Confident.
Very confident.
So what he's got here is, of course, the Talon Master, the attack bike trailing behind there, but we have a very vicious moving castle, if you like, that can get into my line certainly by turn 2.
Yeah. So essentially all of the plasma in this has advanced. Anything without it hasn't.
Yes.
So like the Apothecary, the Champion, the Ancient as well, they've all advanced.
Ah, so have the rear Black Knights unit advanced also?
Yes, they have.
Oh, I see, okay.
But they weren't going to be able to check because they were. I put them out of line of sight blocking. They just needed it to keep up.
Understood. Okay, so you've just moved everything up so that you can ensure that you're within that Dark Shroud bubble.
Yeah, and it's one of those you've got to move Ravenwing forward.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, if you want to get their guns into range, for sure.
Exactly.
Okay. Meanwhile, over here on the left flank, we have the Nephilims and the Flying Monastery itself. So, no stasis bomb going off this turn.
No, but he's lined up real nice now.
He's lined up nice for a strafing run next turn. So it'll be interesting to see how his fire gets allocated here. Wraiths and or Scarabs could get obliterated here. There's a lot of shots, but we'll have to see how that pans out for him. So that's movement. No psychic phase for the Ravenwing. That means we're straight into the shooting coming up next. We're in the shooting phase, and he's actually opening with the Dark Talon first. So he is in Hurricane Bolter range of the Wraith unit, and we had a feeling he might go for them. So obviously this is a unit which could do some serious damage to him, being able to jump out here and assault basically his spear tip, if you like.
That's not what we want.
Blunt it. So he's going to see if he can try and take them out. So Hurricane Bolters.
Hurricane Bolters.
Yeah.
So I am in rapid fire range.
Yeah.
24 shots.
That's
now, because of strafing run, with the Hurricane Bolters, I believe that means I'm hitting on 2s.
Yes, because they're not a heavy weapon normally.
They're not a heavy weapon.
So, yeah, that's absolutely correct.
So hitting on 2s. Still
not bad.
Not bad yet, only dropped 4.
That's not bad.
And then they're so it'd be 5 and 6s.
Yes, because the Wraiths are toughness 5.
still, weight of dice.
Weight of dice.
Oh, my carny hands. Come on, Ben. It doesn't help when I'm standing over this thing as well. Everything's going against me here. All right, but not this roll. No, actually, that's not bad.
No, it's
One,
not.
two.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 I can see.
Is that one? Yeah,
yep,
that was one.
That is in fact 9.
Yep, 9 wounds.
Okay, so 3, 6. Funnily enough, I'm actually holding 9 dice.
Oh,
the
stars of the
foresight of the spider. So 3s to save. We fail 3.
Okay.
So that is 1 wraith destroyed.
Nice.
Because they are 3 wounds apiece. So I will remove this wraith here. Okay.
Okay, so now we're moving on to the Rift Cannon.
Yes.
I better measure up actually just to make sure he's still in range.
Okay.
So I may have done that backwards.
Yep, he's in range. Rift cannon time now.
Yep, so D3 shots. That's 2.
And is the rift cannon itself a heavy weapon? I believe it is. So this is 3s to hit with strafing run.
With strafing run. Okay. Oh, mark for
double
death.
6.
Very good.
Very nice.
So 3s to wound.
Aren't you strength 10?
I am strength 10.
And I'm toughness 5, so it'd be 2s to wound.
Oh, I thought they were toughness 6.
No, I am toughness 5.
Okay,
They're strength
very good.
6.
Strength.
So
okay,
that's 2 wounds.
That's 2 wounds.
Okay.
So -3, and they're flat 3 damage. If you fail any
Flat
of these, they're dead.
3 damage. No, I do
Ah.
pass both. The wraith form there, 3+ invulnerable saves. So that's something at least. Okay. Well, that is the Dark Talon fired. So will we see the Nephilim jet fighters open up next?
Yes, we will.
All right. Yeah, here we go. It's the Avenger Mega Bolter. What an epic name. At the Wraiths.
So start with this one.
Yes.
So 10 shots hitting on 3s with a strafing run. Ooh.
Right.
Drop 4.
Okay.
Okay, that's right. And then wounding on 3s.
Yeah, strength 6, the Avenger Mega Bolter.
That's
Yep.
right.
Okay, it's
not
got
bad.
5.
5 wounds, so it's -1, 1 damage.
Okay, so again, the -1 doesn't really matter because of the Canoptech. Right. Okay,
nice rolling.
looks like I'm back in business, people.
Rolling.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've got 2 missiles.
Lawrence did a Lawrence. Yep, 2 missiles.
Okay, 3s to hit. 2 hits.
Both hit.
3s to wound. 1 wound
1
only.
wound, 1 failed there. Okay. Again, doesn't really matter what the minus is. I do roll a 3. What was the damage incidentally?
2.
Okay, so I could have plucked 2 wounds, but no. Okay.
Are you going to roll like this all game?
Maybe.
I'm not interested in it. You just kind of between the heavy bolters. So I've got 6 more shots.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Right.
3s.
3s.
Okay.
Triple 1 there, folks.
Yeah, that's not a good start.
Okay, now this is 4s to wounds
Yes,
now.
it is. Of which I make 2.
He makes 2. Okay, so just 2 3-ups here. Right, we do drop 1 there, so that's 1 wound down from the first Nephilim jet fighter. Okay, we're on to the second Nephilim, and it's Avenger Mega Bolter time. Also into the Wraiths. Here we go.
Ooh, lots of 1s. I'm rolling lots of...
Gross.
But no 2s yet, though.
No, well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I guess if you're going to fail, you may as well do it in
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay, 3s to wound.
3s.
There are my 2s.
There are the 2s. You see,
Yay.
speak of the bad luck, and it will come
That's
to haunt you.
If
Right.
you could just fail 2 of these.
You would like me to fail 2. I'm not sure I can comply with that. No, see, I only failed the 1.
Good.
That's mathematics when you roll the 2. So I'll keep that as it is. He's down to 1 wound, sir.
Okay, black sword missiles. Actually, I'm going to do my heavy bolters. That's what I'm
Oh.
going to twin heavy bolter. A little bit of tactics.
Clever.
A little bit of tactics there, folks.
Okay.
Okay, 3s. Okay, that's nice.
4s to wounds now. That's that
Okay.
4.
Yeah, so statistically, I kill another one.
Well, statistically against anyone else other than me. See? Told you. Oh no! Right, moving swiftly on. Back sword missiles.
3s. Both
Both
hits.
hit.
1 wound.
Are they strength?
7.
Right, yeah, so it's 3s to wounds. Okay, so to save, yes, it's a 3.
Well, that was great. So that was three fighters. I killed 1. See, you shouldn't have been. Well, if I'd killed 3, then
Yeah.
it still would have blunted the Because you know you're not going to bring them all back with but now it's forget it.
Now I'm in a good position to counter strike.
Yeah.
That is true.
Excellent.
Interesting.
I'm very excited about that.
You don't sound excited about it.
I'm quite embittered actually.
Right, we are opening up with the unit of Black Knights. I believe it's. Oh no, this other unit would be in range also, wouldn't it?
Of the Scarabs, yes.
Yes, okay, so, but this unit does have a few, which you are going to be firing at the rear Immortals unit.
That's right.
What's the divvy of this Firebone?
So I'm going to put the first 4.
Yep.
That's very ominous. The first 4 into this unit of Immortals here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put the back 2 into the Scarabs
To the Scarabs,
Don't
okay.
really want to wipe the Scarabs out.
You
so
kind of
still like
wanting to do that charge, right?
No, I spent the
command point.
I spent the points,
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So I'm not going to overcharge.
Right.
So I'll be 7. Strength 7 minus 3. Oh, so I'm hitting on 4s first of all. I should hit first, shouldn't I?
Yes, because sadly you don't ignore the -1 for assault for advancing, do you?
No.
Okay.
But I do have Samael there.
Yes.
And I can re-roll because he's the champion of the Ravenwing. I can just re-roll all of my shots here. So I'll be re-rolling. I'm hitting on 4s.
You can't re-roll the 3s though, I'm assuming.
But I can re-roll the 3s.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Because of the rules.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
That's the rule.
Okay.
I don't make the rules. Maybe I should. In another lifetime. Right. Should I roll the dice?
Yes,
We've talked
please.
a lot. Yeah. Okay.
Who's this
So looking
for?
at 4s. This is for this unit here.
Yes, but who are you firing at
This is 8.
specifically?
There's 8 here, so they're going to fire at the
Into the
Immortals.
Immortals. Thank you.
So I want them to be dead.
You do.
Now,
Well,
okay, to be fair, I can
Yes,
still
you
re-roll
can
these.
re-roll these 2s.
Oh, there
good.
you go.
There you go. That's kind of paid off.
-3. I believe they're just dead.
Actually, it's incorrect because the Immortals are a 3+ save, sir. So, good news is that I'm not known for rolling 6s.
No, but weren't you going to 5 up anyway? Because of...
Yeah, well, exactly, which I was about to say.
Yeah.
So now we have the Cryptek, who does have the Chronometron, and funnily enough, he's been placed within the 2 units. I've been wonderful save here. Who would have thought? It's almost like I planned it. Right, we do pass only 1 though, despite our best efforts. So that is 5 of those Immortals potentially destroyed. Do you want to do the rest of the fire now onto the Scarabs, just whilst we're here?
Okay, so they all hit.
Very nice. These will be 2s to wound this time.
Yeah. Wound.
Okay, and that will be no save, so that is 1 base destroyed and a wound plucked off of another. We're moving on now to the Dark Shroud itself. Single assault cannon there from the gunner's turret, firing also just in range here against the Immortals. So run to hit. Did move, so -1. But can re-roll the 1 and 2 there, very nice. Samael. Not that it matters. Okay, so 4 hits. Now he needs to score the wounds. 3s. Very nice, that's 4 wounds. Now, -1. Now I do get 4 up saves against these. I do fail 3 though, so that is 3 that are potentially destroyed. So, what are we opening up now with?
Well, I can't see them anymore.
No, you can't.
I can't see them.
That's right.
They're hidden.
And the good news
Is they're fearless.
is they're fearless, because I take a fearless. It's why I put him in the middle to ensure that I wouldn't have any morale issues for the most part.
But what I am going to do is I'm going to shoot him
Samael, yes.
through the hole here, because there's a hole and he can see them.
Yes, are you seeing the race? You want to go for the
I'm going to
race?
shoot because I'm going to kill that thing.
Okay.
Right. So I'll start with my twin Stormbolter.
Right.
Hitting on 2.
Yes.
Hooah. I can re-roll that 1.
Yes.
Very good. All hits.
Okay.
5
Fives.
6s. I can re-roll that 1 because of the
Yes, that's
lieutenant.
correct.
So we get to see how this works
You
now,
can
right?
see how
Isn't
it
this
works.
fun?
Very cool.
I do get a wound.
Huzzah, well done.
And guess what? If you fail this, I kill another one.
I ordered 4. Sorry. Moving on. Yes.
Right. Is this crazy? Am I gonna supercharge my plasma cannon on Samael turn 1?
No.
Nah, maybe.
Well, I can see. Well, the additional damage will just.
Well, kill. No, but it's a D3 shots.
Oh, is it not D3 shots all the time anyway?
No, it's heavy D3. Well, it is on the other one as well.
Okay, so that's my point.
But one's damage 2 and one's damage 1. So if I got really lucky, I could kill 2 of them.
Or you could die.
I could die. All right, I won't overcharge it. Yeah, you guys are no fun.
Okay, well, overcharge it.
No, it's
like
fine.
One shot.
Okay, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
That's a wound.
That's a wound. Okay. That's a save. It's a save, both. Right, we're moving on to the Apothecary now with his Plasma Talon.
At the Scarab.
Yes, that's all he's in range with at the minute. So.
Okay, so that's 1 hit.
Hit.
Because he advanced, don't forget. 2 hits.
Doesn't he get to... Yes, that was your reroll.
Yeah.
Good, okay. And then 2 wounds.
3.
Your Plasma Talon strength 7.
7, yeah.
So it's 2 to wounds.
That's 2 to wound. Okay, so that's 2 wounds to go through.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about
so I
that. So this base here is now destroyed. Okay.
Cool. Let's just move on. We'll get my champion to do the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah, because even if I kill 1 more, I think I'll still get a 9-inch charge here. I'm fairly confident with that. Fairly confident. Yeah, fairly good. He shoots. He scores.
Okay.
2 to wound. Okay, can we roll that?
Yes, because of the Talon Master. That's
Cool.
2 wounds.
So another 2 wounds down.
So 1 is left on 1 wound. I'll put it on this guy. Why not?
Yeah, and then the Ancient here.
Yeah.
2 hits. Can we roll that one?
Yes.
2 wounds.
Cool. So
another one is
this
cool.
base is destroyed.
Yeah.
And then I'll put 2 wounds on, say, this one over here.
Very good. Okay.
Any other thoughts? Is your multi-melter out of range, incidentally?
It's 24.
So it should be in range of the Scarabs, in theory.
It is.
Okay, so, and that's all he's in range of.
That's all it...
and he's got his bolters as well.
He'd be in range of these, but I don't really think he could see...
The Wraiths?
Oh!
Could he?
No.
He can't?
No,
okay.
well, I'm trying to get the right angle here. I don't think so.
Fair enough.
I think that's that would be a bit cheeky.
Yeah, okay, fine.
But I may as well put the melter into them, because if he's going to be over there, that's fine. I can lose that one. That's right. So it will be a 4. Multi-missile. But re-roll it. Multi-missile.
No. All right. 2 bolter rounds from here.
2 bolter rounds. Oh, there we go.
Hits.
Now we're talking.
2 wounds. I do get saves this time. Not that I make them, so that is indeed a base destroyed.
Great. Can you roll like that when I fight these from now on, please?
Well,
please.
I only fail the ones I don't care about, you see.
Alright, let me have a think about what I'm going to shoot at now.
Okay. Now, the Talon Master is opening up, and he's firing at the Scarabs over here now.
Yeah.
So, roll to hits.
So, this is where it's going to stop cannon.
Yep.
Okay, I can't
re-roll the 3s.
3s, which is brilliant, because I rolled 5 of them.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Dear.
4 hits, very good.
Okay, 2's to wound, though.
Reroll that 1 because it's south. Cool, all at -1.
Okay.
Do they have a 5-up save now?
I believe so. Yep, so that is 1 base destroyed, 1's on 1 wound.
Very good. And then heavy bolter.
Okay. Can't re-roll the 3s. Okay, those are really dog rolls.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Well, it's his first outing. He's tentatively getting into it.
Yeah.
You know? He's getting into it, which is nice.
3s now,
3s
to wounds. I can re-roll those ones.
3 wounds. -1.
Okay, 3 saves. Right, so 1 saved and 2 have failed. 1 wounded, so that's 2 bases, basically. That's what I was trying to say. So we are now in the charge phase. Technically speaking, this plasma unit of Black Knights at the back there could fire some shots at the Scarabs, but he does want to get the charge off if he can, put some pressure on me, cause some issues. So we're in the charge phase now. He does get to re-roll due to Samael's Warlord trait. So it is a 9 that he needs.
Yeah. I'm thinking about this.
He's thinking. If you change your mind.
Maybe.
You are allowed to do so.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to charge these Scarabs.
Okay.
Can you just let me have a little think?
Alright, he's going to have a think. It's not the charge phase. It's still the shooting phase as he changes his mind.
Changed it.
He realised that perhaps the lure here could have been devastating even if he had made the charge.
Yeah.
The potential counter charge from my units might have been too much. So he is instead going to fire the plasma talons at the scarabs here.
And pray I still get first blood. Now, they should all be in range.
Is it 18 or 24?
18. So let me just do
yeah,
some
we'll
quick
need to double check
measures.
that. Yeah, only 3 are in actual range.
All of them.
No. Right, roll it to hit. We did advance. Not that that matters too much there.
All hits.
Very good. Okay, 2's to wound. Okay, so that is 2 bases. That's what that equates to.
Yeah.
Destroyed. Like so. And that is it then, isn't it?
Yeah,
there are no charges being declared then as we go into the charge phase.
No, because at the moment at least... Yeah, no, it's not a good idea. Just not a good idea to do it. So, that was a terrible turn.
Yeah, didn't go the way that you wanted it. Didn't blunt the wraiths enough.
No, if I killed my... So, my thing
haven't secured first bloods. And before anyone says, oh, what about morale? This man is making the scarabs immune to morale, as well as these Tesla immortals here as well. So yeah, you do have 1 victory point, 2 victory points. Flyers can't claim objectives, physical objectives on the ground, so it is just the 2. No first blood. Looks like it's time for the Nephrek to retaliate. Let's see what I can do in my turn 1 coming up next.
It is reanimation time. All that lovely hard work I did into killing this unit, now they just come back?
Yes.
They just come back?
So I've got 7 command points left at the moment. I think I will actually use enhanced reanimation protocols on this unit so I can reroll 1s.
Okay.
It is 2 CP, which will put me down to 5, but being the new battalion rules now, I've got quite a few command points, so why not?
Yeah, why not?
And I made a mistake here. I should have kept one of these guys alive so I could add 1 to the roll with the cryptet, but there you go.
So 5 rerolling 1s now.
5 rerolling 1s. Let's see if
you've got 1 so far.
Wow. Oh wow!
Okay.
Shocker.
Well,
so it didn't actually really pay off. Wasted command points and only 1 back.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sorry, mate, but I actually feel quite good about that.
I can understand that.
Turn 1 Necron movement phase is complete, and the destroyers have been teleported in from their tomb world. So it doesn't matter. If you can only deep strike in your deployment zone, if you've got ranged weaponry. So solid tactic, and I think this is the sort of thing you'll actually see deep strike used for or not. It's more about protecting your alpha units rather than getting any sort of alpha strike off with them.
Yeah.
As I predicted, I mean, this was going to happen regardless, but I tried to lessen the blow. That was the idea anyway. It went really well, as I'm sure you'll remember. I deserve to kill at least 2 more, but there we go. The Destroyer Lord has ambled over towards one of my Nephilim fighter jets, and I was like, well, that's silly. He can't do anything. He can fly.
Yes.
He can fly.
He's got that Void Reaper.
He's got a Void Reaper as well. Yeah. That's brilliant.
Isn't that cool?
Not really. I can't believe we can fly into a supersonic jet. Just look at him. You can just imagine him like puttering slowly up into the atmosphere. Yeah, I guess easy. Come on, here they go. Anyway, so he's done that. Also, these now can fly. So they're looking at swarming my other plane over here as well. Shuffled forward with the Tesla Immortals. These Tesla Immortals have shuffled forward to make sure they're holding that objective, and these ones have come forward too. Stayed stationary with Sekhmet and Osiris, but that is the movement phase.
I've just put a unit of scarabs here as well to claim that objective.
How sneaky! It's so sneaky that I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
If you hadn't mentioned it, I wouldn't have seen it.
So they were able to get all the way over there because I get the advance for 6 inches for nothing.
Yeah.
As part of my dynasty rules.
Very nice.
And I also did my will be done on the unit of 10 Tesla Immortals down here as well. We'd love to have done it on the destroyers, but it's done at the beginning of your phase, and the destroyers arrived at the end of the movement phase.
Right, well, that's something, isn't it?
That's
something. Right, so you feeling pretty confident?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too. My first turn was so bad. Oh dear. Okay. Well, let's tear the band-aid off. Hang on. Go on.
Adaptive subroutines. That was a command point as well.
Yeah. So how many command points have you got left?
I've got 4 left.
4 left. Well, I have 5.
That's very exciting,
isn't it?
I know.
Hopefully, I live long enough to use them. Okay, cool. So, like I was about to say, let's rip the band-aid off. Let's get into it. Hopefully, a bit of luck. I might survive. I did advance with a few things, so we'll be getting 4-up invulnerable saves with my Jinx saves at least. That is something. But will it be enough? We shall see. It is the Necrons shooting phase, because there is no psychic. Shooting phase coming up next. The Tesla Immortals will be opening up on my Black Knights over here.
Yes.
Yeah, and they've got my will be done on them.
Yes, so that does mean that...
they're hitting on 2s?
Well, no, because you're -1 because of the Dark Shroud.
That's true.
But it does mean, because at the add 1, that I can still get my Tesla to explode on a 6.
On a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Very good.
Okay.
So 3 6s.
3 6s. And the 2s miss.
Sorry, got interrupted there. We're removing these misses. Get rid of those ones as well, because it's reroll 1s to wound.
That's right. Yes. Well, not for them, because I don't have the a lord near them.
Oh, I see.
But it could be, yes. So, but these 3 6s become 3 hits. So
3 hits a pop
for each one. So I'll just put 2 more dice in.
Excellent. So all those misses came back.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they will hit.
Good.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Now strength 5.
Yeah. The 4s to wound.
4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wounds. There we go. That is, in fact, the average.
10 wounds. I think you've got one more under there.
Oh. 11 wounds. Just over average. Okay.
And there any minus on them?
No. Which is why I like the Mefret, because that would be, well, if they were in half range.
Yeah, so we've got 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Just let me pick them up, and I'm adding my Toga dice to this, because I'm going to need them.
Blasphemy.
So I need 3 ups here. Okay, so I make more of them but 2, which is a nice start, but that does mean that one of my bikers is killed. The destroyers now, they're opening up, and we're using extermination protocols.
That's right.
So you can reroll all your hits and wounds.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's something. On the same biker unit.
Yes, so 3 shots each.
Yep.
They're now rerolling all hits.
Yep.
And wounds. So they can't technically reroll 3s, by the way.
Yeah. So we got a few 3s in there. My plan is working. There's still a lot of hits. A lot of hits.
It is a lot of hits, isn't it? Oh goodness! Wow. Okay.
Great.
Lots of hits.
Yeah.
And now I get straight rerolls to wound here. Now the strength is 6, so it's 3s to wound you now.
That's right.
Rerolling here, folks. Right, that should cause some damage. Oh, very good.
How many is that?
So it's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Lucky for some, eh?
13, yes.
13 wounds on those Black Knights, Mr.
For
Bone.
some. I'm just picking up these dice with my small hands. 13, you say?
13.
13, and they're minus?
The minus is 3.
Okay, well I do get a 4-up invulnerable save because of Jink.
Yes, because you've advanced with the Ravenwing.
That's true, yeah. So, are you ready to see 13, 4s, 5s and 6s be rolled?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wasn't quite what I wanted.
Well, it's still an extraordinarily good roll, actually.
It's not bad. But I did fail 5 of them.
You did fail 5.
Now,
and
what's
these
the
are
damage?
D3 damage.
Okay, so if you'd like to roll those one at a time.
One at a time.
And it's
D3. That's
one is killed.
D3. That's 2 killed. D3. That's 3 killed. D3. That's 4 killed. D3. That's 5 killed. That's the unit.
That's unit killed. Brilliant.
All right. It was inevitable. Extermination protocols.
Great. Destroyers now will be shooting at the Nephilim fighter here.
Yes. So, well, not the destroyers, the immortals.
Oh, the immortals. Forgive me.
But they don't get to explode on 6s because of your -1. So, yeah, let's see what we can do here. So 4s are hits. A few. Okay.
Okay, that was slightly more favourable for me.
Yes, and then
5s and 6s.
5s and 6s to wounds. Now, I'm just going to check if they can re-roll the 1s to wounds with the Destroyer Lord. I have a feeling Destroyer Lord only works on destroyers.
Okay.
I'm just going to double check that, but regardless...
I've got 4 so far.
Well, I wound you on 5s, don't I?
Yeah, so I've got to make 4 so far. Oh, 3 so... Oh!
2.
2.
So far. And
2
then
so far.
With the Destroyer Lords, reroll win rolls of 1 in the shooting phase for friendly Dynasty Destroyer and Dynasty Heavy Destroyer units. Yes, so it is only destroyers, so that's just 2 wounds there.
2 wounds, okay, 3 ups. I do fail 1, so that is 1 wound down. Now, these 3 immortals will be shooting at Samael because you cannot screen with other characters. Thank you, beta rules.
Yeah.
So, let's see what you got.
So, remember, those miss.
Yep.
That doesn't explode because the -1.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1 wound, so.
1 wound, a 3-up save required. No, I fail. That's okay, great. Because he's down to 5 wounds remaining. These destroyers now will be firing at the Dark Talon.
Yes, sir.
I thought they had more wounds. They only have 10.
They do.
There it is. Okay, great. So, it'll be... What, 4's re-rolling 1s? Are you, you're in range of him?
Now, I might split the fire. It's controversial.
It is? Well, not really.
Well, I'm after 2 comprehensive kills, you see. So, what I actually might do here is put 4 into this.
Yeah.
And put 2 into this.
Okay, very good.
There is a method to my madness.
I believe it. I can see it written in the stars.
Right, so this is the 4 on the Dark Talon.
Cool.
Rather than Nephilim, so to speak. Right, so these get to reroll 1s to hit. Very cool. Yep. Cool, alright. And they are getting to reroll 1s to wounds because they are just within 6 inches of the Destroyer Lord.
Very good.
So, forgive me, I didn't actually ask the toughness of your Dark Talon.
6.
Is it 6? Okay.
Yep.
You sure?
Yep, I can see it, yep.
Okay, you can see it. Okay, great. So 4 wounds, and then I can reroll this 1/1 here. Which is a 6. Okay,
cool.
Now, save-wise here...
it's -3, so I need 6s.
So you need 5 6-ups here to do something cool. We make 1.
Make 1.
So that's 4d3 damage. Don't need to roll this separately this time. But 4d3 on the Dark Talon, that is 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wow, they've destroyed it.
Very good. Does he blow up or crash and burn? He does not. That is the end of the Dark Talon. He did nothing. He did nothing. He just died. That's great. The last 2 destroyers now into the Nephilim.
Yes, sir. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. No. 3 hits. 2 wounds. Okay, 3 wounds.
4 wounds. Very good. 3 6-ups. Not a single one.
Okay, so if I get a triple 5 and 6 here, they destroy it by themselves. No, we do get 6 wounds though taken from that fighter.
Okay, he's on 3 wounds remaining. The shooting, that was the last bit of shooting. We're going to go straight into the charge phase now. So these scarabs are going to charge into my Nephilim here.
Yes, sir.
So I'll do my Overwatch first. So we'll start with the Mega Bolter here. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Alright, ready. 2 saves. No, that's 2 wounds down. 2
wounds down. And then I've got a twin heavy bolter in here as well, I believe. I do. 6 shots. 2 hits there. 2 wounds again.
Okay.
So -1 on these.
I make both saves.
You make both saves? With a -1?
I believe so, because I think I'm 4-up save. Oh no, forgive me, I'm 6-up save. So, in fact... He is destroyed.
He is destroyed. Very good. Yeah. And then the overkill with the missiles. Double 6!
Wow.
Very good. It'll be 2s to kill. Yep, so that's 1 base killed. And then another one is on 1 wound remaining. Very cool.
Was it damage 2?
It's damage 2, yeah.
Gotcha.
Then if you'd like to make your charge, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, they go in on a 9. They go in on a 9. The Lord now charging the other Nephilim, the severely damaged one. But I will take my pound of flesh before I go. So, 6s on the Mega Bolter. Just the one. Can I wound? On a 2 I cannot. Twin bolter now. 1 6. That is a wound on a 5, -1. 6, he's fine. And now the missiles, I'd like a double 6. Oh, better get the 2 purple ones. Get the double 6 on these. No. He can't really fail that charge, so unless you just want to move him in, unless you want to move him
Yeah, I'll only move him to the closest anyway, which is there.
Okay, great, very good.
Cool.
The Wraiths now will be charging the Champion and Samael, so I'm going to go with my Overwatch here. So I'll start with Samael. So, just get these out of the way. So, start with his Twin Storm Bolter. Now I can re-roll all of these because it says re-roll failed hits. Still, made no difference. Okay, that's fine. So, D3 shots from the Plasma Cannon. I'm not overcharging this. 2 shots. Double 6. 1 6. Oh, I need a 1. Okay, strength 7, so 3's to wound. No, okay, unfortunately that's it. And then the Plasma on the Champion. No. 1 hit. If I can just kill that 1. I can re-roll that because of the Lieutenant, the Talon rather. 5, that is a wound. Now if you fail this, this would be very handy for me.
I passed it.
So he rolled a 9. Rolled a 9, so everything's piled in except for 1. All of the race are piled in except for 1 onto Samael. I'm going to heroically intervene now.
Yeah.
With my. Oh dear, this is awkward. Okay, he just see that he goes straight in there. He heroically intervenes. I'm just going to put him there because I don't have enough hands to fix that right now. Yeah. Okay, cool. So. Any more charges?
No, not this phase.
No.
We're done with that.
Okay, so where are you attacking first? With these scarabs?
No.
You sure?
Funnily enough, I'm not.
That's weird.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Right, I'm actually going to do 4 wraiths on Samael.
Great.
And 1 wraith on your Ravenwing champion.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so that's 1, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 attacks on Samael. So
-5 because he's amazing.
Okay. Oh, very good.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Right, but unfortunately, I do still hit you lots of times.
Yeah, that's a lot of hits.
It is a lot of hits.
Yeah.
And then it's well, you're tough in 6, aren't you? So I believe it is force to wounds, of which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
5 wounds. Okay, so I get a 4-up invulnerable save here.
Yes.
So lots of nice, lovely 4-ups. We good? Oh,
he's failed 3.
No, that's a shame.
That means he is slain.
Well, how many damage are they each?
They are 2 damage each.
So I've got 5 rivers remaining. If I use a command point now, he may live.
He may live.
So I'm going to do that. I've got a 50% chance of saving him. It's worth it because at least, no, it's just worth it. It's worth it.
It's worth it.
Okay, 4 up. Oh, the tension. Yeah. No,
it's a 1.
Oh well.
Slay the warlord.
Slay the warlord. This has been an excellent turn for the Ravenwing. However, Samael is not done with this.
No.
He's you can see he was going to leave, but he's come back and he's like, you know what? No. No, I'm gonna do something here. So I'm gonna use it only in Death is Due to End because I might be able to kill 1 if I'm lucky 2. So that would be good.
Yes.
So unfortunately I didn't charge, so it's only strength 5. So I will. But anyway, let's see if I hit first. So first of all, hitting on 2s and I can re-roll my 1s. Okay, so all hit. So I am. Oh, there we go. Very good. Now, I will be able to re-roll wounds of 1 because I was within 6. We've just put him back there because it's difficult to get back in there, yeah? So, I'll be rolling on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Oh, nice.
Re-rolling 1s, people! It's a full spread of hits. Now, it is -3 and it's flat 2 damage for the Raven Sword.
Samael, the hero of the Ravenwing. Right.
Okay. Well,
sadly, only 1 goes through, but it will kill 1.
I do kill 1.
You do kill 1, sir.
Yeah.
So you should. Samael. He's a beast.
That's very good. Okay, so 1 is killed.
Yes.
Very good. Now you have 1 left to attack. Oh dear.
He's with all of his friends.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Yeah. I've got 1 left to attack.
1 left to attack on the champion. Do you just want to do that now?
Sure.
Go for it.
3 attacks. Whoops.
Sorry.
Okay, here we go. That's one hit.
One hit.
That's one wound, sir.
That's one wound. Minus?
Minus is 2.
Okay, so we'll get a 5-up save here. No, so that is 2 damage down. Ouch. Hold up. I actually get one more attack.
Very
because of the chapter Ancient. So maybe I can do some more damage. That is a hit. Marked for death. Can I wound? Yes, I can. Glad we went back and did that. The Lord now will go into this Nephilim here.
Yes, sir. So 4 attacks with his relic scythe. Right, good. 2s are exactly what he can't re-roll.
Yay.
Yeah, I'll save. Right, he can re-roll 1s to wounds. He counts as strength 7 because this is against a vehicle. Right, so that's actually bad. That's only one wound.
But
I think it is actually a -4.
Yeah.
And it is damage 3.
Which would kill it.
So it would destroy it. I'm just going to double check that it is indeed the -4.
I seem to remember that's what we said.
Yes, it is, and it's damage 3.
Oh,
so you are destroyed despite that.
Alright. 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 Well, now I'm going to explode. I'm going to take you with me.
Don't be like that.
I'm going to do it! No, I don't.
Okay.
Oh dear. These scarabs now attacking the this Nephilim who is not hurt yet.
Yes, sir. So just before they pile in, or rather after they pile in, I do self-destruction.
Okay.
So on the roll of a 2-up. Yep. So 1 is destroyed.
Yeah.
Donk. And then what happens is I do D3 mortal wounds to
Oh,
you.
brilliant.
Just for fun.
Okay, so you've
2
done
mortal
2.
wounds.
Okay, so he's on 8 remaining. Very good.
Then we've got a whole bunch of attacks against you. 4, 8, 12, 16 attacks. So 4, 8, 12, 16. Here we go. Right, we hit on 4s. Get rid of those. And then we always wound on 5s if the toughness is better than us with our entropic feeder mandibles. So 3 wounds, sir. 3 wounds on that flyer.
Minus?
No minus.
Okay. I do drop another wound. This fire is down to 7 wounds remaining. Okay, now it will be my turn to retaliate. Let me pick up some dice. So now I will hit back with my Ravenwing champion. So I am hitting on 2s here, which is pretty cool.
Very cool.
Not re-rolling anymore though.
No, sadly.
No re-rolls. Would have been nice as well. Yeah. Would have been nice.
Sorry.
That's alright. Okay, and 3s to wound here.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, okay. So 2 3-ups required. Good, okay, very good. I've never used the Talon in combat before. It's the first time I use him. I'm just going to see how many attacks he gets. The Talon Master, 5 attacks because of the Ancient. Hitting on 2s. They all hit. Now I am unfortunately wounding on 5s and 6s because it's just a power sword that he has. And I make 1 wound, but I can re-roll that 1. We've saved that one, but will you save this one? No! And guess what? Because it's a power sword, it does a whopping 1 damage.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed. Cool. So with that, that is the end of the turn, I believe.
Yes.
Quite decisive, that.
Yeah, that was grim.
Yeah,
I did very well there.
Very well.
Got the luck exactly where I needed it, didn't I?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, lost 2 fighter jets, lost an entire unit of Black Knights, lost my Warlord as well. You actually got First Blood and Warlord in 1 turn.
I did.
Yeah.
And then I did score this objective.
Yep.
I did score this objective because I have 3 models within 3 where you've only got 2.
Okay, yeah.
And I scored this objective.
And this objective.
And this objective.
So you got 6 points as well.
I did get 6 points in total.
Excellent.
I have a feeling that I may be put into one of those interrogator chaplain books.
Yeah.
My name may be written in there, and I'm going to be hunted as fallen forevermore.
Well, I'm happy about that.
Well, whatever you're thinking right now, whatever you're thinking, the Ravenwing are certainly not giving up. And it seems, in fact, that the flyer here, the Nephilim jet fighter, the Dark Shrouds, the Black Knights, supported by their remaining characters after seeing Samael fall to this horrible menace that is the Necron threat to the Imperium, they've decided to move forward and crush this flank in its entirety. Which, you know, to be fair, they have a fair chance of doing here with a coordinated strike and plus all of their firepower. So that could make things interesting. All of a sudden destroying this flank would only leave me with this flank and the Wraiths left alive. So movement done, folks. Let's see what happens in the shooting phase coming up next. Right, team, so I should tell you now, of course, they did use the Advanced and Charged Stratagem. And they have also now just activated Weapons of the Dark Age, so their plasma will now be damage 2.
Or 3 if I overcharge.
3 if you overcharge. Without any rerolls, don't do that, Bo. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so are you opening, in fact, with them first then?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So they're going to shoot everything at this.
The destroyers, yes, exactly.
Now,
very good.
On 4s, there's nothing I can do about that.
No, certainly not.
Rerolls. So it's 2 shots each. Okay, cool. So 12 shots, hitting on 4s.
Okay, that'll do.
Not a bad roll.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Then wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Yes,
because of
Talon Master.
Talon Master.
Can reroll that 1, very good.
Okay,
so 2 failed, but that is still 5.
5 wounds at -3.
Okay, at -3. The destroyers are a 3-up save. They are unfortunately within 3 inches of that cryptek though with the chronometron, and remarkably they count as infantry. I do not know why. So 5 up saves required here because of the invulnerable save. Oh, cool. So that all fails. So that is 2 points of damage apiece, right? Yeah. So the destroyers themselves are actually 3 wounds. So that would destroy 1 destroyer there with 2 of the shots. And then you've got another 2 shots which would destroy another destroyer because the wounds don't carry on over here. And then the final shot would in fact take 2 wounds from, let's say, this one here. So he's left with 1 wound, but that is 2 destroyers down for the time being. Alright, we're on the Talon Master now himself. The twin assault cannon, twin heavy bolters, also firing at the destroyer unit here.
Yep. So assault cannon first. Hitting on 4s.
Alrighty.
Not bad. Winning on 3s, rerolling 1s. Roll that 1. Very good.
That's what you want.
So that is 7 wounds at -1.
Okay, 5, 6, 7. Yes, sir. 4s. No. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 failed. So that does in actual fact mean 1's destroyed, plus another's destroyed, plus another wound on 1 over here. So I'm actually going to shift things around a little bit. I'll destroy this one, plus he's destroyed. So I want to keep within my bubbles here, and I'll put a wound on this guy here.
Cool.
And the twin heavy bolter. Twin heavy bolter.
Okay. 4 hits.
Right.
What's their toughness?
I think it's 5 actually.
Okay, cool. So 4's to win.
Yeah.
Can we roll that 1?
Okay.
Go.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Yeah. Cool.
Do make 1 and fail 1. So this guy's still got 1 wound left.
Okay.
Right. So now it's the attack bike firing at the destroyers.
Yep, so I'll start with the bolters.
Yes, sir.
1 hit. Can I wound? Yes, I can.
It is a wound. Do fail the save. I might actually use a command reroll on that, funnily enough, because it will force the multi-melter to kill just 1 other. He does have other plasma here, but if I can manage to keep the destroyers alive, it would be good. So, command reroll. Command reroll. Yes, it is a 5, so we do make our save.
Very good. Multi-melter. Hits.
That's a hit.
Hey, that's nice.
That's very nice.
It
is a
wounds as
wound.
well.
I get the chronometron. No, so I do fail that, so we do know that he is destroyed. Right, Dark Shroud now firing at the Lone Destroyer. He must bring it down. He must.
He must.
He must.
Ooh. That's a bit gross. That's not ideal.
Yeah.
That. Okay, 4 wounds. So it's enough at -1. It is enough to kill him. Not when you go like that.
So
just one
it's
wound
got
down.
2 wounds left. He's being forced now to press this issue. Do you know what you're going to find next?
I'm going to have to fire the Apothecary next.
Yeah. Okay, Apothecary at him now.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Can we roll that?
Yeah.
2 wounds.
Does get 2 wounds.
So 5 up.
Chronometron. Double 6. Oh, the cheek, Lawrence. Well, Bone might have said something to me off camera there. Oh no. This banner bearer now, the ancient. Surely he will bring down this destroyer, Mr. Bone.
2 hits.
He advanced, didn't he?
No, he did not.
Oh, he didn't. Okay.
He didn't. Yeah, 2 hits.
Okay. Oh no.
If he advanced, he'd be here. Right. Get a wound. Okay, one wound. Oh, that's really frustrating. Why?
That means he's guaranteed to survive this. But let's see. I do roll the 1, so he's got 1 wound left. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hope is not lost though, as we look to the skies to see the Nephilim jet fighter. Black sword missiles smash into the last destroyer.
Yeah.
He does get strafing run against him.
No, he doesn't, because he's got fly.
Oh, of course.
That's why I've not been shooting him at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it will be 4s.
Right.
Will be 4s, but
okay.
I have faith that I will roll 2 4s. I rolled 1.
He rolled 1. That's all he needs.
That's all I need.
He needs a 3 to wound.
Yes.
He gets the wound.
Okay, very good. So you get a 5 up here.
No, he does fail. The destroyer is destroyed.
Thank goodness.
Very good.
Okay.
And then the rest of the weaponry was going at the 10 warrior, or 10 immortal blob, I should say.
That's true. Now I do get strafing around with this.
Cool.
So I'll be hitting on 3s with the Mega Bolter.
Okay.
Winning on 3s.
Yep.
Reroll. No, I'm definitely not
No.
getting 6. Okay, 5 wounds at -1.
Okay. 5 wounds at -1. I only make 1, so that is 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then
Okay.
I still have another gun. I have a twin heavy bolter.
Okay.
I've got a twin heavy bolter here, people. Okay, so 5 hits. 3s to wound. 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Pass 1 and fell another 3.
It's -1.
Yes, they are 3 up armor base.
Oh, I keep forgetting they're not warriors.
It's the warriors
Yeah.
which are 4 up, yeah. Okay, so that's 6 down, very good.
Yeah.
And I think you fired everything this turn
I've now fired everything this turn.
That's it. Okay, so that's the inevitable charge phase coming up next. Right, we're in the charge phase, and the Black Knights are declaring a charge against Sekhmet, Osiris, and this 3 immortal blob. Not much of a blob anymore, but... right, Overwatch now. The funny thing is, my will be done actually lasts until the beginning of my next turn, which it means I add, and it says I add 1 to hit rolls. Although I've got a feeling that you can't, Overwatch can't be modified. So I'm not sure if I hit on 5s or 6s. I'm just going to assume 6s. Leave a comment below. Please educate me. Or reference where that would be rules wise.
Yeah.
For the time being, 6s will be enough, I think. So here we go. 2, 4, 6 shots. Overwatch time. No hits. Okay. These guys don't have... well, actually, Osiris has the Staff of Light, which I believe is 3 shots. To see if he gets any hits. No, he doesn't.
No.
Okay, so do you make the charge successfully? 5. That will be not enough, I don't think. Oh dear.
No reroll.
Right, so yeah, we have measured. We're just trying to see if we could through a pile-in, maybe get to Sekhmet, but no. He will definitely get 1 against Osiris when he piles in, and obviously definitely gets the 3 Immortals here, but that is the cookie as it's crumbled. So do we have any more charges being declared?
Yeah, we'll go the Apothecary into here.
Okay, so I'll try and get 6 shots. Nope, no hits.
No, so
He pretty much can't fail. In he goes.
And the banner will help as well.
Sure.
Yeah,
And he goes also.
Cool. And so that means everyone's got the extra attack.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Which combat do you want to do first in the fight phase next?
Well,
I do have 2 command points left, so I could technically intervene. By the way, I am going to heroically intervene with big guy here, because he was within 3. You pre-measured that off camera.
Yeah, cool. So obviously I'm going to attack this group first.
Yep.
So I can get... We all kind of come in. I can only get 1 on Osiris, which is a shame.
Yeah.
Go in there too. Okay, well, yeah. So I'll get 1 on him, and then I'll put the other 5 on overkill.
Okay, let's get those attacks. Right, can this Sergeant, leader of the Black Knights, be a hero here and bring down Osiris Ra single-handed?
Let's see. Let's
possible.
hope so.
It is
So
possible.
I do get 4 attacks because of the Ancient.
Yes.
Yeah? So hitting on 3s.
3 hits.
3 hits.
That'll do.
Wounding on 3s, so that's a 1. Okay, so that's D3 damage.
That's right, the
because of
Corvus Hammer.
Corvus Hammer, and these 2 would be 1 damage.
Okay.
Obviously, you do get your saves against them, though, so it's -1.
Well, Cryptek is 4-up save,
Uh-huh.
so I'll need to roll these separately then, won't I?
Yeah.
So the 2 regular saves, he makes 1. The Corvus Hammer save, isn't the Corvus Hammer though, does it the minus go up on a 6 or?
No, each wound roll of a 6+ made for this weapon causes D3 damage instead of...
Oh dear, alright, so just the 1 damage then. Okay,
Cool.
Fair enough.
I'll get the rest of the dice for the other guys now.
Okay, so, grim times, he couldn't quite bring Osiris down, so what's happening next?
The rest of them are going to attack these with all these dice.
Sure.
Oh, if only I'd rolled properly. Okay, anyway, 3s.
Oh, that's nice.
That's not bad.
That's nice.
That's not bad.
Those Immortals should be destroyed.
You be quiet now, please. 3s.
Okay, that's very good.
Okay, very good. That will be D3. So
But
do you want to just...
doesn't really matter.
Doesn't
So
really matter.
3, 6, 7, 8. So 3, 6, 7, 8. That's 1. Yeah, they're destroyed. Fantastic stuff. Immortals will not be benefiting from reanimation next turn. Okay, so now we're on to the Apothecary and to the Ancient. Are we just doing both at the same time?
Yeah.
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 So I've told Bonar off camera I'm not interrupting, so you may as well.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay. 5 hits. Wounding on 4s.
Sure.
Okay.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. Enough to kill the unit if you make a bad roll. Of course, no, just kills
just
1.
1. Okay, so I'll remove this guy here. They are still alive. Okay.
Now, just over to...
Alright, so now you're activating non-charging units, the first of which, and the last of which, is your champion.
Now, he only has 3 attacks now.
Okay.
Because he's not within 6 of the bannerman.
True.
But is hitting on 2s. Hits
3
with
hits.
everything. Wounding on 3s.
Ouch.
Is he... No, he's definitely not within 6.
No,
Cool.
Talon Master
1
isn't. 1 wound, okay. Does fail a save, so this Wraith is now on 1.
It's D3.
Oh, sorry,
With
okay.
the Blade of Caliban.
Very good.
I could kill another one.
Go for it.
Yeah. No, you just... oh, no, it's 3.
What did you roll? 3. Okay, so he had 2 left, so he's destroyed.
Yes.
Well done.
Well, that's cool, isn't it?
Right, well, then I'm going to activate my attacks. I may as well do these next. They pile in, like so. Then we get some dice. Okay, so we have 9 attacks here, hitting on 3s. And what's that? It's a miss. Okay, and then we wound you on 3s. Okay, just 3 wounds.
Minus?
The minus is 2, sir.
5 ups.
Needs 5 ups.
For Caliban!
No, all 3 failed. He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh dear, the Wraiths, Matrix style, rip him apart. Up next is Sekhmet Ra against the Black Knights, hitting on 2s. That's 3 hits, although I can't retrieve that one from inside the Wraith base. It's a wound now, strength 7. That's 2 wounds. Yeah, 2 wounds.
Minus?
The minus on the war side, actually, I think is silly. Like 4. Yes, it is. And it's damage 2.
Okay.
So that is 2 bikers slain.
Splat.
Then Osiris will pile in 3 inches. Yoink. 1 attack with his Staff of Light. He misses like a boss. Right. That marks the... Oh, these 2 immortals. Both of them will hit the apothecary.
Great.
1 hits. No, because your toughness 5.
Yeah.
Okay. That marks the end. Now, you've only killed 1 from that unit, funnily enough, so leadership is not an issue. The other units where morale might have been an issue have already destroyed.
Yeah.
Black Knights are also immune to morale, so no issues there. So that marks the end of the turn. Victory point wise, well, you've collected some points, of course, for destroying units, but you are not on any objectives.
Except, well, this one, but it's...
But I'm objective secured.
Yeah, as am I. So
yes, the troops. So, no, you're not objective secured.
Yeah, I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm a Space Marine.
It's the troops units, Mr. Bone. Unless the Ravenwing has a rule I'm not aware of.
Probably not.
Okay. So, yeah, you're not claiming it. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. Neither of us are claiming it at the moment. But that does mean it's Necron's turn 2 coming up next. This has been one belter of a game. I have a feeling it might only be a 2-turn game. Let's see what happens.
Reanimation time before the movement phase takes off.
Yep.
So he only lost 1 that turn, but he can, of course, try and get them all back.
Yes.
Based on, there have to be unit coherency as well. So you probably could get like 6 in here, but we'll roll them all and see how it goes.
Roll very well.
Yeah.
So I did get to add 1 through Osiris.
Yeah, so it's 4s.
So it's 4s. I'm not spending any command points because I'm keeping... actually, let me check. If it's 1 command points to bring them for the reroll 1s, then I will, because then I've got the other one. No, it's not. It's 2. So I'm not going to do that. So I need 4s. Hey, 2 come back.
Very good. And we'll move on to the movement phase and be right back. Movement phase turn 2 for the Necrons is complete, and we're going to do this as a summary because I've got a feeling it's going to be done soon. Destroyers have moved around, circling around for the kill. Destroyer Lord has come over here. The Immortals have shuffled round. These Immortals have fallen out of combat.
Yes. So has Sekhmet and Osiris.
So has Sekhmet and Osiris. So you can't shoot with them. Well, maybe that was your first mistake. So let's go straight into the shooting then. What are we opening with?
Okay, so I'm going to put Extermination Protocols on the Destroyers.
Very good.
For command point. Also, I did my Will Be Done on the Destroyers.
Okay.
So they're now hitting on 2s, re-rolling everything.
Very good.
So what I'm actually going to do is put 4 of them. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots. Yeah, it's a bit of a risk, but it should be fine. We're going to do 4 on the bikers.
Okay.
And we're going to do 2 on the flyer.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So let's do the bikers first.
Yeah.
So 2, 3, 4. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, right. So hitting on 3.
3s, yeah. That's right, because I am just within 6 by the looks of it. Note that
but
with that
I get to... No, yes, so a 2... The 2s I wouldn't be able to re-roll.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, 1s is what I would be able to re-roll.
Yeah, that's correct.
Now I'm not with you. Okay,
You're with
now,
me.
3s to wound re-rolling. Yeah, so it's kind of played out how I hope. So 3, 6, 7, 8 wounds now on those bikers, sir.
8 wounds. I'll get my invulnerable save here. So 4 ups. Oh, it's a good roll.
Right.
I saved 5 of them, but 2 go through.
So they're definitely going to survive. That's D3 wounds. 1 is killed. D3 wounds. 1 is still alive.
Wow, very lucky indeed. These 2 destroyers now on the flyer.
So, miss. I'm assuming you -2 to hit.
I would be, yeah.
Yeah, so 3 hits, and they wouldn't get to re-roll the 2s or 3s there, you see. And then to wound. And because you are toughness 6, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay. Minus. So I need 6
-3,
ups
so
here.
6
No.
No. 2d3 damage. That is 4 more wounds
4
on that
wounds. So he's down to 3 wounds remaining. Tesla mortars now. They advanced and they're shooting at the attack bike here.
Yes. So it's 5 with the -1 because you have assault weapons. So 6s don't translate to Tesla hits
Because of the -1. Right. Still a lot of hits.
Yeah. Strength 5, toughness 5. It's just 3 wounds.
Just 3 wounds. No minus on these, so I
No.
get my 3 up saves. Of which I make 1, especially he's on 4 wounds remaining. To the charge phase, what's going to happen here?
Alright, Lords charging your Talon Master.
Okay, so let me get some dice here. Just give me 1 sec. I'm too far away. So, Overwatch time. It's opening up with the assault cannon. 12 shots. 3 hits. Wounding on. What's your toughness?
I think it is also 5,
Okay.
but it might be 6 actually. So
Yeah. Well, this is strength 6. This weapon.
yeah. Okay, I'll double check with the
Okay.
Destroyer Lords.
Well, let's
Destroyer
just roll
dice
my
anyway.
dice. So,
Well,
okay.
it's 1 wound guaranteed.
Cool.
Anyway.
It's 1 wound.
He is toughness 6 by the way.
Cool, and I can re-roll that 1.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so 2 wounds have gone through.
Okay.
Okay, he
2
takes
failed
2
saves.
failed saves. Does he make the charge? Oh, and then I've got the bolters as well.
Yeah.
Can I get lucky here? There's 1. That is a wound on a 5.
Save.
See, loves it. Okay,
4 wounds left.
very good.
In he goes.
Easily.
That'll do it.
Very good. Rates now into these 2 here. So I'll start with the attack bike for the Overwatch. So bolters, rapid fire range, 2 hits, 2 wounds.
One
Did
failed,
you drop
so-
a wound?
2 wounds left on 1.
Multi-melter? No.
Ready.
Okay, and then the assault.
Assault roll is a 5, so that'll do
Cool,
it.
so that'll do it. So I've just got to roll the Overwatch as well for the
Assault cannon.
assault cannon. 9. Oh damn, you carny hands, Ben.
It's only 6 shots, babe.
No, he's got an assault cannon.
Yeah, which is 6 shots.
It's a heavy one then. He's got 12 shots, I'm sure of it. It's only 6?
It's the Talon Master that has 12. He's only got the single assault cannon.
Oh my goodness.
That's right,
Alright, very good. 1 hit. That's a wound.
That's a save.
That's a sign. Okay, cool. In they all go. Okay, let's start with the Wraiths in that case.
Yes. Oh, and by the way, I'm charging, sorry, with the Scarabs as well.
Oh, what are you charging?
So, the Nephilim Jeff I see.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's get this Overwatch. Start with the Mega Bolter. Nothing. Black missiles. Nothing. The bolter, heavy bolter. 1. That's a wound.
I wouldn't get it saved.
Get
It's 6 up. So
Yeah, 6 up. Yeah.
one's on 2 wounds.
Cool.
And the charge. Oh yeah.
Oh, very good. Nice one. Any more charges?
No.
Do you want to just are you ready to attack?
Yeah, I'll actually do these first.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
then
do it.
use my last command points
Okay.
to do the self-destruct. Goes off. D3 mortal wounds on a 5 or 6. That is destroyed. It's destroyed.
Very good. Very good. Do I blow up? No. Okay. I was going to take you all with me. That's fair enough. It's now.
Okay, 6 attacks on your Dark Shroud.
Okay.
And I'll do the other on the other guy. Right, that's 4. I think your dark. What's the strength? Oh, what's your strength? Your toughness just definitely isn't over 6.
No.
So that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Minus 2. Right, that is 6 damage.
Yeah. Ouch. Now the rest of the attacks on the attack bike. He only has 3 wounds, not 4, because I only have 4 wounds to start with.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Oh dear. What's the minus?
Minus 2, so he needs to make 1 save of 5 or 6.
Or he dies.
He is definitely dead. He does survive.
Just by
One
the
wound
skin
left.
of his teeth. And now the Destroy Lord.
Yes, sir. Getting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
There's a 1 under there.
Okay. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Yeah, okay.
2 wounds.
That's 2 wounds, no save,
No.
and it's flat 3 damage, so 6 wounds gone.
Oh no, I think he only has 6 wounds. He does.
Oh, he's done it.
He's done it. Does he explode? Because he can explode. Yeah. No, it's a 2.
No.
Oh no, this is hurting. This is ouch. My turn to hit back now. Dark Shroud gets 3 attacks. Hit on 3s as well. All hit. This is the beginning of the end for the Wraiths. Can I wound? I am toughness 6, strength 6. So 2 wounds.
Your strength 6? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. No, he does survive.
He does
One
survive.
wound.
Okay, very good. And the attack bike, I think he has 3 attacks as well.
Okay.
2 hits. 1 wound there. Oh,
Makes it
okay,
safe.
it makes it safe. Okay. Okay. So,
What are you thinking?
well, so I'm not feeling too confident I can do. Okay, so let's figure this out. I could come over here with these and shoot him.
Yep.
Might kill him.
Yep.
Then I could charge the destroyers. I don't have enough attacks, I don't think, to actually kill them.
No, not to destroy them. No.
The bike can't shoot, so he's effectively
And then they
useless.
could fall back and shoot you.
Yeah. He could. The Dark Shroud could shoot. Sure. I don't. Yeah. To be honest, I think at this stage, because even then, even if I had the perfect turn, I will lose.
So I assume we'd be calling them,
Yeah.
killing him, killing the max that you can kill here,
Which would be about
let's say
3.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not enough.
No, because then he'll fall back and still shoot you with the other 3.
Yeah.
Sekhmet would then charge the remaining bikes, but that's even assuming they survive
This round of fire.
Yeah, the full round of fire with no minus anymore.
Oh dear. Okay.
Although no, you would have a minus here, but then I've got 3 wraiths that you have to deal with. Yeah. It's and I am a considerable amount of victory points ahead already.
Yeah, I think, my friend, I'm going to concede.
I can understand
at
that.
turn 2. Oh dear.
It was. I just had a brutal first turn, didn't I?
Yeah,
And then
I kind of
you did have a really good second turn yourself.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't quite enough after that first turn. Yeah.
We'll talk about it more in the wrap up.
Okay.
Very good.
Ouch.
Yeah, we don't often like to release snuff films,
No.
but that's there it is. It happens sometimes.
It does happen sometimes, despite the best intention. You went first, thought you'd kill quite a bit,
Yeah.
but just
3
wraiths
vulnerable
just
saves.
you didn't really hurt them.
No.
You killed 1, you know.
Which was unlucky. Statistically, I should have killed 3.
I was grossly lucky on my saves,
with
wasn't
a bit of luck, 4. And I needed to do that.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, the other targets, like the destroyers were a problem, but then when you put them in reserve...
Yeah, you couldn't target them anyway. There's no
them.
point worrying about something you can't shoot at. So.
No. And the Immortals were also good targets, but the thing is...
They weren't that scary against you because you generally had the -1 anyway.
Exactly.
So it kind of neutered them a bit.
So when I saw the deployment, I went, okay, I've got to get rid of these wraiths. And if I'd got rid of them, this would have been a different game.
I wonder, would it have been possible to have kept the flyers in that 6-inch bubble of Samael so you could have gotten the rerolls for more hits against the wraiths?
Potentially, but I didn't remember because I
kind of
didn't have
castled
fly,
round
and I
stuff.
didn't really miss too much, to be fair.
No, you did hit a lot. I mean, I just made lots of saves anyway. I'm just trying to think how we could have maximised that potential kill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, wraiths are a funny one though, aren't they? I mean, it is the weight of fire that does bring them down.
Yeah.
If those 3s, person keeps rolling those 3-up saves, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it.
No.
It's just one of those things. Destroyer Lord did quite well, I think.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's very good at countering and.
I have this he reminds me of like a tugboat. I could just imagine like he's slowly going towards this like super tank. He's going, now I can see him on the horizon. Any minute now, here he comes, and then he just like hits him as he goes past. Yeah.
That relic side is nasty.
very cool.
Even if you only get a couple of hits through, flat 3 damage is no joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, destroyers are mean.
Yeah, they're very good. I'm a big fan of destroyers. I think they're awesome. And they're so you can do so much with them.
Yeah, they're very. I mean, pretty much whatever the target is, they're going to be good against it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, look. For as an experimental Necron list goes, I think we've discovered it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think the Scarabs did exactly what they're supposed to do, which provided a screening bubble for me.
Yeah.
And then, you know, having plonking off with those extra mortal wounds, you saw how I managed to just get rid of that flyer at the end there. You know, they're nasty. They're reasonable for their points, I think, in my opinion, anyway. I don't think I'd run a Necron list without them, to be honest. Any Necron list. I think I'd always have at least one blob just for a bit of screening, but that's just me.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, interesting. Commiserations, Bo.
Yeah. Look,
it's one of those games, guys. Apologies for that. Yeah, you know.
Ravenwing are tough though to use because like they're not. Weirdly, they're not that survivable.
No.
And you've got to get them close. Even if you advance, you get that 4-up invulnerable save, which is helpful. But
yeah, I mean, you did do well with it a couple of turns, but again, like there's so many high rate of fire, multi-damage weapons. Like destroyers are just one example. A lot of different armies have access to it. I'm just thinking now as well. Like you face Drakari.
Yeah.
If someone was, you know, disintegrators or lots of splinter cannons, just the amount of saves you'd be forced to make on those poor Ravenwing bikers, you'd be like, you know, it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
But you know, next time I'm going to try and because we've just got that Talon Master, I'm going to try and do a different Ravenwing list. I'll take them for a spin. Don't know what against yet. I'm sure I'll probably do exactly what you've done, and if I'm facing a high rate of firepower army, it's going to be a tough battle, but. Yeah.
It's also the command points that you can only get 6 now.
Yeah, you're not getting. Yeah.
If you want to run Ravenwing, right? If you start putting troops in, then I mean, it may be that's Ravenwing become a hybrid now. Do you know what I mean? You don't run them purely anymore.
No, well, I definitely. So I've got green wing Dark Angels in the works. That's all planned for. So then, of course, we can have like a hybrid army, which would be great. I think actually because then you just take one big blob of Black Knights, don't you? And that's your advance and charge, you know, to maximise it on a big blob, scary, and then you have the green wings surrounding them, which would be
cool.
Quite good. Yeah, it'd be very good. But look, onwards and upwards. Dark Angels fans, do not worry. We're going to continue to try and make them work, Ravenwing style. And Necron fans, hopefully you enjoyed that. I've given you some ideas. The Nephrotai are evil.
Yes.
To the core.
Very, very evil.
So guys, until next time, this has been The Spider and the Bone. We'll see you soon.